Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Marcus. You know me as the Nomad Thrifter. Welcome. I'm happy that you're here. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And look at this. It is 6 a.m. here in St. Peters, Missouri. And guys, let's get these videos started. So today, I may do a video on an experience that I recently had with a buyer on Poshmark. I sold a pair of, I might even, I don't know if I pronounce this right. I don't sell these. I sold this for a friend. They were a pair of Christian Louboutin. Is that how you say it? I think it's like an Italian or a French designer, shoe designer. So I sold a pair of those for a friend who had them, and it was kind of a weird experience. So let's go ahead and jump into it, okay, guys? So for those who follow my channel, if you're new, awesome, welcome. If you haven't, like, subscribe. During this, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, throw them down below. I will answer them as soon as I am able to. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. So again, for those who know me, I do a lot of shoes. I don't do anything super high end. I usually stick around the mid-range shoe. Mostly because I like to keep away from the whole counterfeit market. And unfortunately, nowadays, it's almost so hard to sell higher end shoes and then sourcing them from a reputable company or person. So I kind of stick on the mid range. Christian Louboutin is a higher end designer brand. I've sold them in the past, again for a friend. And they sell pretty quickly, and they sell for a pretty high dollar for what they are. So this experience here, a friend of mine asked me to sell their Christian Louboutin Socate pumps. So these shoes went for $775 in the store. I took the pictures and I reached out to Poshmark. Only because I don't want to say I was concerned, but I was curious about their authentication process. Because my friend had these, and she said she wore them to one event, and they didn't look new, but you could tell that they were barely used. So I reached out to Poshmark just to see what their policy was on authentication, and to find out they will authenticate items $500 or more, which seems to be a little bit high, or at least I think, considering with eBay on shoes, they'll authenticate anything over 100 or above. And I've had a few items authenticated that way. So I thought 500 was a little high. But because she did not have any proof of the purchase, didn't have the receipt, I like the whole fact that, okay, if I charge $500, which, these are $775 shoes, I can have them authenticated. That give me the peace of mind. That gives the buyer the peace of mind that, they're spending a lot of money. And let's make sure that these things are actually real, right? So knowing my friend, I didn't have any doubt that I knew that they weren't fake. But, that's he said, she said kind of thing. So with the authentication process, it kind of adds that layer, that peace of mind, letting you know that what you bought is exactly what you bought. So I digress a little bit, maybe. So I ended up posting these for $500, and I'm gonna put some screenshots over here so you can see the conversation and the pumps. You know what, guys? You know what the best part of waking up is? It's Folgers in your cup. Actually, I don't even know if this is Folger. I think it's a McCafe, or it could be Starbucks. I don't know. It's strong though. Woo! Okay. All right, back to it. So on these, it was a strange thing because they sold right away. I think within a day. Um, but I got an offer, not for the 500 where you get the authentication. I got an offer for $400. Reached out to my friend, let them know, like, hey, is it okay if we do $400? And they're stoked. Well, unfortunately, guys, we have to take into consideration fees. So Poshmark, they do 20%. So on $400, that's $80. So in reality, my friend would be netting $320. You're probably thinking, well, hey, that's not too bad. Maybe not, but considering they were worn once and cost $775, I don't know. Maybe that's not that great. It's like almost buying a car. You drive it off the lot and it depreciates by 80% or whatever. But so yeah, so sold those. I sold those on May 1st. The lady, she messages me on the comments. Again, I'm going to put it all up here. She messages me on the comments. Thank you. I need these for a special event on Tuesday. Thank you so much. Okay, not a biggie. I understand. Guys, I normally ship 1 to 2 business days. I try my best to get it on the same day, depending on what time it is or what's going on. Um, so that wasn't too big of a deal. But even if I didn't, I mean, it used to be in the a few years ago. I would usually do it on the third business day. I would set it up to where I was going on the same days, um, and that worked for me. But because these are a high ticket item, I really wanted to get them out super fast. So I wrote her back, no problem. They'll go out today. Thank you. Um, Same day. They have started tracking, so you should receive them within 3 days since they are mailed priority. Thank you. Give me 1 second here. And that was fine. I got that. And so I'm watching. I'm looking at the tracking on there. I'm just keeping in mind, one, because it is a higher ticket item, and two, I don't want anything to go wrong because I am selling these for a friend, right? And I would just feel terrible, if something happened. Now I know there is insurance if you go through Poshmark, um, but I was just more concerned about the authentication. Just again, I knew that they were real because I know my friend, really honest person. But you never know what's going to happen when somebody receives these. You hear horror stories. Um, so then I wrote this person on the 6th. So again, they were purchased on the 1st. Um, on the 6th, I wrote, hello, was checking on shipping and saw USPS tried to deliver your item. Have you been in contact with them? Here's what I wrote. Here's what they wrote. We attempted to deliver your item at 1:12 p.m. on May 5th, 2020. Um, Notice was left behind in receipts. On deliverable, you may arrange a redelivery by using the schedule redelivery feature on this page, or you may pick up the item at the post office indicated on the notice beginning May 6, 2020. If this is claimed by, the rest got cut off. I never received anything from the person, right? Actually, I take that back. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. So those who are familiar with Poshmark, which I'm sure, assuming a lot of you are, if you're watching this, um, you have the conversation area, the private one, and then you have like the public one that you can post underneath the item. And so we were kind of going back on both of them. So forgive me. It's a little scattered here. The person did write me back. Nothing, and this was on the 7th. Nothing came. I received the Pumas. And I guess she ordered another pair of shoes. On the same day, she wrote again, I'm at a funeral in Philly and will return on Monday. I think the post office is holding the box. And I put, sounds good. Thank you. So then on Let's see here. So so then on the 11th, it was still at the post office. I'm still looking at the tracking. Actually, if we look at the tracking now, she still has not picked up her package. Who spends that kind of money and doesn't pick the stuff up? So I'm like, it was weird because she asked for me to ship them right away because she needed them for a special event. I accommodate. I would have anyways. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm not going to say I went out of my way to do same day. Where I know some people, they might not have that kind of shipping. They might do it next day or the day after kind of thing. So I didn't really find it to be a big inconvenience because I had other stuff that I was dropping off anyways, right? But it's weird to have somebody ask for that and then never pick up their package. So on I believe it was the 11th, I just sent a message to Poshmark and just explained the situation. Like, it's been at the post office since the 5th, and the buyer is aware of that. Can we please just cash this out? I was lucky. I was very, very lucky. Poshmark went ahead and they completed the order, which was really, really nice. But what's strange is it still has not been picked up at the postal service. I wrote the person one last message. I said, "Good morning. I see Poshmark is paid out on this order due to the item being at your post office, ready for pickup since the 6th. I'm sorry, so it was the 6th. Please do not wait much longer to pick them up, as they will eventually send them back to me. I hope you have a great weekend and stay safe." So I know the title mentions that I get scammed. I don't know. It's so weird. Again, for someone to purchase a higher ticket item and never pick them up. So I'm almost worried that, maybe there's some loophole. If they get sent back to me, can the person file with their credit card company a dispute? I don't know. I've never had something like this happen. And I've been doing this for years. So it's very strange. So if you've had a situation like this, let me know below. How did it go for you? Did you end up getting scammed, or is this a way for somebody to basically recoup their funds through the credit card company? If it gets sent back, just they're really different. And part of me, it's I'm happy that it got paid out, because I was able to give that money to my friend. And I'm happy that it sold really quick, but it is very, very strange for a high ticket item to still remain at the post office. And guys, I'm a little late to doing this video. So today is the 19th. We're May 19th, right? So, and they're still at the post office. So what do you think? Again, questions, comments, concerns down below. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe. And I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. I know you're busy, your time's valuable, and you decide just to hang out with Marcus. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Be safe.